Hey guys, welcome back. This video is going to be about being inconsiderate to others. There are people out there in the world who are supposed to show up somewhere that don't show up. They make no effort to contact you and let you know that they're not going to show up. And therefore they are being inconsiderate of you and your time and whatever plans you may have had. But if you turn around and do the same to them, they get their boxers in a twist. It's rude to be inconsiderate to others and waste their time when maybe they had plans to do something, but yet you didn't contact them and let them know that you were not showing up. Now, I don't know if it was because something came up, if they just didn't give a crap. Maybe they fell ill right quick. Or maybe because they were too, what's the word I'm looking for? Trying to find the right word. Not kind of afraid, but I don't know what the word is I'm looking for, but you know what I mean. Cowardly. You have to put yourself in other people's shoes and turn the scope around. How would you feel if people did that to you? I don't think they would like it very well. It's rude. It's thoughtless. Careless. And it's inconsiderate. And yet people still do it. I just don't understand people's reasonings for doing things. I really don't. If you wouldn't like it done to you, then don't do it to others. I know things in life happen, shit happens, things pop up. But you can always send word. Carrier pigeon, phone call, I don't know, a note inside a pizza box, I don't know. Anything is better than nothing. Because it shows exactly that you don't give a damn about the person. For one. Two, it shows that you're rude. It's just careless and inconsiderate, and it's very rude. And I don't appreciate people wasting my time like that. But that's how people are. And I guess that's a lesson that we both have to learn. I have to know what it feels like on my end, and they have to go through it on their end. Someone will do that to you, because what goes around comes around. I guess that's about all I have to say on the subject. It's just irritating that people can be that way. They go so little thought to the feelings of others. I can't be that way. I wasn't raised that way. I don't have that in me. But I'm not toxic either. Well, I still have a few issues I need to work on, like my anger and stuff like that, but 98% of my inward work is done. I just don't understand people's reasonings. Because if they do it to you and you turn around and do the same thing back to them, not meaning to, or if somebody else does it to them, they get their boxers all in a twist. Well, if you don't want that happening to you, then why do you do it to anybody else? You know it's going to come back around. Everything that goes around comes around. Duh. And you're liable to get karma for it. Be considerate enough to make a phone call, send a message, send a carrier pigeon, send a squirrel with a note on its back. Anything's better than nothing. People have no problem wasting people's times and wasting their day, causing people to go out of their way when they had no intention of showing up. It shows how shallow and uncaring they are. How thoughtless they are. But God forbid if you do it to them. Oh. But that's okay. Karma does exist, and I know that they will be put through that lesson too, and they will learn how it feels. And maybe they will stop doing stuff like that. But then again, they're toxic, so they might not. They might not learn from it, I mean. If you make plans to show up somewhere, or you're supposed to show up somewhere to meet someone, and you don't, how does that make you look? How does that make people feel about you? Some people, I think a lot of the world is shallow. I really do. Especially toxic guys. You know, people are how they are. They're not going to truly change. Not the way you want them to or expect them to. So I guess you just let them go off on their own way and let them experience things like that themselves. And get karma for it or whatever. What more can I say on the subject? Other than, if you don't want someone wasting your time, then don't waste the time of others. If people are supposed to meet you and they don't show up, what do you expect? Don't do it to others. It's being mean. Yes, in a way. Because you're inconsiderate of that person's time and plans. And it shows exactly how much you care, which is 0, because you didn't notify the person that you weren't showing up. Or that you were too afraid to show up, or you were too a coward to show up, or whatever the excuse may have been. But that's okay, because they will be put through that lesson themselves. And like I said, you might receive karma for it. It's not nice to be inconsiderate of others. In any way, shape, or form. But I took it as a lesson and I learned from it. Not to do that. To go about what I had planned on doing. The next time, to go about what I planned on doing. And not worrying about whether they show up or not. Because if they're going to be that inconsiderate, they don't deserve my time. People really baffle the crap out of me. They really do. I don't understand their thinking, especially toxic people. But you know what? Toxic people only think of themselves. They don't think of anybody else. They prove that time and time again by different situations they put you in. But at least I learned a lesson from it. I'm going to end this here. Don't waste people's time. If you're not going to show up to somewhere where you're supposed to show up, send a message. Send a carrier pigeon. Send a squirrel with a note on its back. Send a turtle with a note. Do something so that you don't waste that person's day and that time and be inconsiderate of the person. Please like, share, subscribe, comment below, thumbs up, send your friends to the channel. I hope you come back and check out future content. This happened to me the past 2 days, that's why I'm irritated about it. I hope you have a great day. Thanks, bye.